So what are my thoughts on the Omni rankings 2023 Women's College Basketball WNIT selection? This is through the games on the 21st of January. Usually do it update it once a week. Usually after the Saturday games are on. But I don't know if they're gonna do it today after the Sunday games are done. You might say, who knows? Just update it on Mondays. Or maybe there's something. Who knows? But anyways, here's my thoughts on. So the IMAC bids 32. There's 68 teams that can make it according to this selection. The IMAC bids 32 total. Highest team each conference is six. Failing current string. And I project to see NCAA at large bid. So basically, one team from each conference makes it. That's the highest. Best team in the league standings, conference league standings. It does make the NCAA tournament, the IMAC bid, the NCAA tournament. Or in these one bid leagues winning the conference tournament. Who makes it to maybe the conference final or the based on league standings maybe. At large bids 36 total. Best remaining teams based on ELO analysis with projected 0.400. So you have to have a 400 win percent or above to make it the WNIT. NCAA, obviously, they probably want like over 500, probably like the best, like over 500 at least, I'm sure. Yeah. And then the WBI, there is no on there, but usually just like a bunch of mid-majors that are like 500 or something like that. Or they don't make good mid-majors, just like 500, 600, but don't make the NIT. So here we go, and the IMAC bids, America East is Vermont. Vermont, yeah, I can see Vermont there. Vermont's pretty solid. Tulsa. No surprise, Tulsa's good. Rhode Island, St. Joseph's. Rhode Island, yeah. Who's the IMAC golf round 8? Is it like I don't know. That's tough. I can't remember who's the IMAC qualifier. But Rhode Island's pretty good though. Rhode Island's been solid this year. Miami in the ACC. Now that I'm surprised. I'm surprised Miami is not like an 11 seed in like or 10 or 11 in the NCAA tournament. I'm kind of surprised. So, but whatevs, you know. That's kind of surprising. I mean, Miami could fall off though. Let's actually take a look at Miami's schedule here. They have some Boston College, Wake Forest, Clemson, Georgia Tech. Those are all winnable games. Florida State, maybe, they might win. Who knows? Duke, let's see, Duke. So they do have a winnable slate though. Pretty winnable slate. Just there could be like a few win-losses here, a few losses there. But they have a pretty winnable slate. So if they can hold on, they won't be in the WNIT. The East Atlantic Sun, Liberty. No surprise there, Florida Gulf Coast is going to make it. But you could have two ASUN teams with Liberty and FGCU and Lipscomb. You could have Lipscomb sneak in there here as well. Maybe. Over Liberty, who knows? I could see Liberty maybe Lipscomb in that. We'll see though. In the Big 12, we have Kansas State as the only team in the field as the Big 12. And that's not a surprise, though. You got all the big powerhouses in the Big 12. You have Iowa State. They're obviously going to make the tournament. You have Oklahoma. They're obviously going to make the tournament. You have, obviously, Texas. They're going to make the field. You have Baylor. They're going to make the field for sure. You have Oklahoma State probably going to make the tournament. Probably, maybe you might have Texas Tech making the field. You might have like West Virginia making the field. Like, there's a bunch of teams that can make. The only one that's not going to make it for sure is TCU. But other than that, you have every team like vying for like the NCAAs or the WNIT. And how good is Kansas State? What's Kansas State's record? They're 13-7, so let's actually take a look at Oklahoma. They're 13-6. Everyone in this. I mean, what's Texas Tech though? I could see Texas Tech making the tournament. Texas Tech is 15-5. Yeah, so they're probably still in it. Yeah, I mean, West Virginia. Yeah, they're still in the NCAAs. Kansas, yeah. You have Kansas making it too, so you have Texas, Oklahoma State, West Virginia, Ohio State, Texas Tech, Baylor. You pretty much have every team except Texas. Except TCU making it. And maybe, I don't think there's going to be every Big 12 team making it besides TCU. And TCU has to get in the WNIT. I don't see it happening, but maybe, but I kind of doubt it. I see maybe one or two slipping off and going into the WNIT. I can see that. In the Big 12, I'm at qualifier Seton Hall. Yeah, and Seton Hall has been good. But it's just that they're like up and down. Like up and down though. You can see right here, yeah, like they had a big blowout loss to UConn and 22-point loss to Green. Big blowout loss, 27 to UConn. But otherwise, they've been handling pretty well. Yeah. And they just don't have like a statement win on the record like Columbia. They could be a good win over Princeton. Good statement win. They have a statement win. They have a good win over Marquette. That's their best win. And win. Maybe St. John's is a good win too. Providence is a good win, but I have a few good ones, but not a ton of good wins. The losses, I mean, they're not terrible losses, but they're like in the conference, but non-conference. Yeah, they had a good non-conference loss against Columbia. Good non-conference Princeton loss. VCU, yeah. Yeah, they're 5-12, so that hurts. That really hurts their chances of making the NCAAs. Big Sky, Montana State. No, not really a surprise. I mean, they're really good, 12-7. But they had some tough non-conference games, but they're playing solid conference. High Point, Big South. Yeah, no surprise. They're really solid in conference. You know, I think they played Gardner-Webb or something. Maybe they did lose to Gardner-Webb. I think I saw them lose to Gardner-Webb. Yeah. I think Gardner-Webb's the one that's undefeated in the conference. Yeah. Yeah, so. And so they're still solid though. In Big 10, you have Michigan State. Yeah, Michigan State's been good, but they don't have enough, see, they have some losses, now they're starting to fall. Their non-conference is kind of weak. Yeah, kind of weak, not pretty weak. Non-Power 5 teams, maybe not. They have a win over Indiana, that's their best win. Their only statement win. Otherwise, there's even losses like they shouldn't have. You know, so I don't know. We'll see though. They're iffy. They're pretty iffy, I would say. So I don't know. They're kind of iffy. You see Irvine. No surprise there. They're playing well in the Big West. They only have one loss in the Big West as of now, so they're 8-1 in the Big West. So Drexel, oh yeah, surprise there. Rice, obviously, no surprise. Belts of the season to take that conference. Rise in Green Bay. Yeah, it's a fight. Youngstown, Cleveland, stay in that range. Or is Youngstown even worse than? Let me see. Is Youngstown? How's Youngstown? Well, they were the same. So maybe I think Youngstown could sneak in the field over There's Cleveland, yeah. So maybe Youngstown might be consideration for sneaking in. Or maybe not yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a tiebreaker or whatever. Who knows? And then we have Colonial Drexel. Conferences is Rice. Like I said, Rice and Green Bay, no surprise. Ivy, Princeton. Now, Princeton. Yeah, I mean, Columbia is the favorite in the Ivy. But some are saying Princeton. You couldn't get a 2-bit Ivy if Princeton wins. Princeton beats Columbia because Princeton is 4-2. They lost to Harvard and Columbia. They lost to Penn as well. So maybe you could have a scenario where Columbia, they do have a good win against Seton Hall. Maybe. But Princeton does have a good win against Seton Hall as well. They lost to Glenville by 10 only. They have had some close losses on UConn. So they beat Rutgers, which is okay, not the greatest one, but it's a par 5 one. Well, I can see them being a lock for sure for the WNIT. If nothing else, they're gonna get into the like I was saying before, Princeton could make it to the NCAAs, but I think the only way Princeton makes it the NCAAs is with Columbia stumbling. I think if Princeton